Hello, laces and jelly babies. Welcome to more Elden Ring. Not going to be a particularly long session today, I don't think. Not really feeling up to doing too much. But I decided, why not jump in a wee bit. So the only real difference is I've upgraded the twin blade a little. Ran around, found some level 2 stones. I still need 6 more to get get it to +6. I've switched the Knight Helm for a bandit mask. I think that's about it. I put another level in strength, is what I did. So things seem to be going not too bad so far with the build. So yeah, decided to do a wee bit of exploring in the Weeping Peninsula. Pretty sure it's called the Weeping Peninsula. And here's a very important NPC.
Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. Have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle, my sole wish is that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you.
I got over the letter.
Dearly. Then please, take this.
You're in his letter.
Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
So yeah, good chance we're going to do that today. There's an item over here. It is indeed. Golden rune. Smithing stone too. Nice. So we'll get the first of 6 that we need. That's the Knight Cavalry. But leave him alone for the moment. And past time till morning. Oh, it was already morning, or it was just about to be morning. So, first things first, I'm gonna go look for some upgrade stuff, do a dungeon or two. Oh, also, I accidentally started a NPC questline. So I kind of ran past him as it was starting, and I was like, ah! Can I just leave them? Can you help them out? actually kind of janky I was able to hit him there. I really shouldn't have been able to. Kill him so we can run past. Now we have the hand ballista. Something that we can't use yet, but we're going to be able to. Because I fully intend on getting, what do you call it? I keep picking this up and I'm like, I've not used a single crossbow in the entirety of Elden Ring so far. Just because I've never had the stats for it. So, aye. As I said, I've got the Grace just over there, yes. Now, that was close. First things first. Gonna. Oh, it's there. Go to this wee cave. Now, I don't actually remember what this cave is, as in what the enemy is, the boss. I remember that though. The broken floor there, you might be able to guess, is a trap. Ah! Woof. Run away. Most of them will leave me alone once I get back up here. But a couple of them follow me, I think. Oh, cool. Oh well. Pickled turtleneck. That actually kind of useful. It ups our stamina. Regen for a while. Nice wee item to grab. We're down here. Let's try fire. Yeah, probably would be very good actually. Now, problem is, so that big fancy spinning thing you saw was the spinning slash. Pretty useful move. I like it. Here's the physic first. See my full armor. Nice, some more cookies. Always nice to have. Wait, is this the bear? I think this might be the bear. Repair, try blocking. Strong forehead. Yeah, I think it is. So we're gonna go. Guess we're gonna go jellyfish. As we. Now, yeah, this is basically how you fight rune bears. You kind of stay in as close as possible to start with. Oh. Hey, quit hitting my jellyfish. And dodge a lot. Also, don't be afraid to roll into its attacks. There we go. Spelldrake Talisman. Pretty handy, gives us a wee boost to magic defense. Yeah. That was not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Turn to the entrance. There's an actual cave, or a like a like the smithing caves nearby, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Just need to remember where it is. Oh, by the way, these things are really cool. They kinda, if you haven't already been to the place that they point out, like a kind of secret dungeon or something, or an item that's useful, it tends to, there's a wee kind of ghost that pops up and you follow it. It takes you to the goodies. No, I'm not fighting this boss just yet. Not because they're really difficult or anything, I just don't really want to. Especially when I'm looking for a tunnel. Ah, there it is. Complete opposite direction. So how are we all this Wednesday afternoon? I see the big flibbles. When they start standing up, they do that thing. And it's big and does a lot of damage. As always, we roll down to start with. What's this? Smithing stone 1. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 smithing 2s in here, I think. Then we'll sit down. Cool. So we've got a new enemy, the Misbegottens. We've also got these guys. Smithing Stone 1. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, this might take us a couple of tries to get the dungeon done, but it's getting relatively simple dungeon. Ah, sorry, just itchy eyes. Do you ever get itchy eyes? It's weird. Quite annoying because like the first hit or two with a what do you call it, twin blade never really seems to do all that much. Excellent. That. Always good to have more smithing stones. Oh, that was less. Oh, got an extra one from him dropping it. That's not bad. Let's see if I can remember what it was. Pickaxe. One of the many reasons we're going to have a very big health bar, hopefully. Ah, do you know what? You get a good appraisal. Because I don't even actually remember what I picked up there from the corpse. Seems familiar. Yeah. Could it be? We've done this before. Let's see what kind of damage I get. Not great. Not awful, but not great. One. Don't mind if I do. That actually might be a better strategy. Get the first backstab, lure him into doing the pickaxe slam, and then beat the pickaxe slam and then go for the next backstab. That is going to be our strategy from now on. Backstab fishing, backstab fishing. Oh! Hey! So the strategy is sound. My execution of the strategy was the problem there. Earth. What's making that noise? Wary of group. Nice. Hey. See, space yourself properly, and it's all good. Smithing stone 1. Smithing stone 1. Material leaf. Smithing stone 1. Oh. Smithing stone 1. That's the boss down there. Oh. Okay. I forgot the wonderfully puerile humour. Somber 1. That's pretty good. What was down? Soft corn. That's a pretty good item. Lets you negate fall damage for a period of time, which is handy. Now bearing in mind we've got like 2, 3 more I'm just going to call them Estus. Yeah, Estus flasks. Boss ahead? No, really? Sorry. But, aye. Time for the movies to get a wee go. Now, as you can see, I can actually still do my spin and slash. Hey, it's just less effective. The rusted anchor. It's not bad. Strength weapon. If I'm not mistaken, I saw a video, well, I never actually watched it, but there was a video I've seen recently where it was like how broken is this like this weapon's so busted and people don't even know, that kind of stuff. Cool. It's not okay over here. I don't really feel like doing just now. There's a bunch of stuff over here I'm not going to do just now. But I do think it's time we tackle our first kind of dungeon-y place. So with that in mind, let's go. Well, first, like, this isn't a legacy dungeon, but it's like a Babby legacy dungeon, like a mini one. Legacy dungeons are basically the... I don't have enough for a level, do I? No. Legacy dungeons are basically what they call the kind of main dungeons or main locations where kind of bosses are. They're basically like traditional Dark Souls levels. Might wonder why I'm doing this way. But you should see pretty soon. Once around here. This guy. This, folks, is a golem. There's loads of these. Now, as you can see, also this one is not at full health. But those arrows do massive damage. How much do you need for the golem bow, I wonder? 24? Huh. I'll actually be able to use that not too long for now. How much ammo? 200 or just over 100. Pop a wee golden rune. Now, I'm not going to be getting every item in here, mostly because I don't really need them or want them. But I'll point out some of the more memorable ones that I can remember, obviously. Level up. Getting close. Actually, in fact, I'll do that as well. Sort chest. Dump them. So yeah, that's the Bloodtown Fang that I got from that boss that we did with Blythe at the end of yesterday's stream. And this is another curved greatsword that I put bleed Asher War on. So that the two of them have bleed possibilities. Also, the damage, or I can power stance both of them, which is quite good. So if I use both of them at the same time, or equip one in each hand, use them at the same time, I'll get a unique moveset on an L1 instead of what a block. Rule number 1 I'm doing in Dark Souls Dungeon: send the lift back. So that if you have to run back, you've got less thingy to worry about. So there's fighting happening up on the walls. Yeah, these guys play into one of the larger ones. There's round that corner up there. There is a pretty good greatsword if you're going to be using it, called the Claymore. Great moveset, solid damage scaling, especially when max leveled. There's two ways to get it. You can either like fight your way through all them and get up there and grab it that way. And there's also a thing that there's another way up to see that part up over there. Which is wonderful. There's some like decent enemies over there that you can fight and kill. So we are going to be running past a lot of enemies in this, purely because they're difficult. Hey, I just helped you, mate. This is how you repay me. You're getting backstabbed. So also that's a wee bit that's got two dogs. I think that's like a rune or something. Now the reason we came up this way is this is where Erin's father is.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. Where you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but what I've come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this by way of apology.
That's nice.
I see. From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
Cool.
If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty. If you see Irina, do tell her father will...
Cool. Will do. Nice. Yeah, these are wonderful little creatures to look at. So there's a grace there, that's the second grace in the castle. You need to climb back up to jump down to it. I think like, there might be a way to like kind of finagle your way jumping over that wee wall, but I don't know it. So, oh, also down there, there's a few more misbegotten and another couple items. Knowing my luck, at least one of them will be a smith. One of the things I leave behind will be a smithing stone too, which I'm looking for, because that's just typical. Aye. On we go to the second part. It's not a very long dungeon, this. You get the option of jumping over there and dropping down for not a whole lot, if I'm not mistaken, or drop down here. And you got a very good item. Stone sword key. Oh yay! Slimes. So yeah, there's these weird gelatinous blob enemies that FromSoft love to use. They normally have them sitting up above an item. And they're basically like a liquefied human, or a liquefied something, and they are all sorts of nasty. You might be saying to yourself, Bindshell, was that not just one of the bosses that you fought? No, was that not just the boss you fought? Yes, yes it is. Something you notice is a lot of the bosses in the wee mini dungeon things are like are basically just kind of getting you used to an enemy. Let's see what is actually over here. I don't think it's much, if anything. Yeah. Alright. Also not entirely sure what you get for killing this guy or what's up there, but I'm pretty sure it's worth it. A few runes, and ooh, you're in a storm here, folks. Twin Blade Talisman. good. That's a really good talisman, especially obviously for us using the Twin Blade. In case you didn't see it, ups your the damage of a final hit of like a chain attack. Scarabs. Yep. So if you kill red ones, it'll refill your red flasks. If you kill blue ones, it'll refill your blue flasks. If you kill white ones, they're normally either an Ash of War or they are boy howdy did I jump a bit early. An Ash of War or it's a smithing stone, normally somber. They're obviously varying levels. Stick that lamp on. Smithing stone too. Very nice. Very nice. Now, I'll go outside and fight these rats. Oh, forgot there's four. A whip. Now, I'm not actually sure if the whips are any good in this game. They're normally pretty awful, despite looking great. They're normally, like, pretty bad. I got another sight of grace here. Which will be the last one before the boss, which is over there behind the yellow fog door. And you can see some jellyfish. They're cool, as long as you don't hit them. They're pretty chill. We could just drop down, but I kinda want the stuff that's over here. Throwing daggers might not seem like massively important, but they're very useful later on as you go through. Giant arrow stuck in my head. I'm going to sit down at the bonfire, or the site of grace. Funnily enough, we're almost actually done. As I said, it's not particularly a long one. Before you run around here, be careful. Make sure you've actually got floor underneath you. Is there not anything? Huh. Could have sworn there was something there. Now, somewhere I know there definitely is something is around the other side of this. So once again, we'll be careful. Somber smithing stone one. I think there's some items over there, but there's a giant crab pops up, and I genuinely don't think they're worth it. I don't remember what they are, but I'm pretty sure they're not that great. Now, for the first kind of difficult boss, Some of the movies. To put it in perspective, this guy becomes a regular enemy. Wolf. Thank you, Wolf. Yeah, he becomes a regular enemy in one of the late game areas. Also, we got our first legendary weapon. The grafted blade at greatsword. You need 40 strength to wield it, but it's pretty good. It's basically if, and you're probably not going to be surprised because George R.R. Martin was involved in this game. They decided, let's not make an iron throne. Let's just make like a big chair or a big weapon. Well, it's just a big stabby sword made of lots of other swords. So now we've defeated the boss of the enemies that were terrorising this poor keep. Let's go back and talk to Irina's father. See what he's got to say. Now we can hopefully go give Irina the good news. Same as before. I could fight Pumpkinhead. I don't really wanna. So we sneak past him. Kill this guy. I am clear. Ah, curved sword. Oh, it's an axe. Cool. Once again, run past these diddies. I get to Irina's father. Whew.
For keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her.
That's good.
Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Irina and devote my remaining days to her. Irina has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact.
Oh, someone still considers me a threat. I guess that did. Hey! Outrageous. Can I go now? No, clearly not. Really? Just go out the regular way then. Oh no. Told you at least one of the things that I'd been planning on ignoring would be a smithing stone too. As I said, there's some more stuff here, I'll probably come back and mop it up later. Also activate the summoning pool. How many? 3, so we're halfway there. I get this plus 6 and then we're golden. Cool. Back to the Bridge of Sacrifice. Go talk to Arena. Okay, yeah, I knew she was dead.
How could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault
Yep.
lies with me. I chose
Pretty much.
duty over my daughter's safety.
Pretty much.
And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
Cool.
I'll find them. The foul, I'll hunt them, rest assured.
She's dead. Cool. So you can actually fight and kill him there. And if you don't, he'll invade you later. But aye. So that's that done. Anything else we could do today? Go here and we'll talk to there's an NPC whose quest we can kind of get started with.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor. You've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well,
Yeah, sure.
that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even if I'm tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young tarnished.
Yeah.
I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What's this, fair lady? Remarkable. The knight commander dead. Already?
Yeah, pretty much.
A blessing if ever I chanced upon one. Fine work, I say. Fine work indeed. I doubt that it was your intention, but the deed is done, and I commend you. Now, this is your reward. Go on. It's yours for the keeping.
Thank you. That's actually a pretty decent wee dagger.
Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch. Ah, yes. I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not? Very well.
Sure, why not?
Indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed.
Rock on, dude, rock on.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans.
So, he now is going to move down here, where we can talk to him again. Get the last bit of his quest for the meantime. I've also just remembered an item I should have grabbed yesterday that I didn't. For no reason other than I forgot. So you might notice the soldiers are gone. That's because from now on, this place is run over by the demi-humans. Oh. Blood rose. I think that's it. There might be one or two in here. No. I don't think there's any upstairs.
You, is it?
Oh,
I suppose you
cheers.
must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort.
Aye.
Indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste. And awful Godric.
Don't worry, we'll deal with him soon.
Stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes.
Don't worry, I've got a feeling I know who you're going to pick.
As things stand,
It's not going to be me.
Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Fair enough. Whew. So with that done, there's only a handful of things left to really do in Limgrave that aren't just kind of like mopping up dungeons and things. One of those things is what I'm about to go do. It's an item to go grab. Not gonna lie, the amount of times that I've double jumped in this game purely just to hear that wee jingle. I don't know, something about it that's soothing. Or at least it is to me. So we get jellyfish. And they're cool. Unfortunately, we also got a bunch of thingies, skeletons. As you might expect in a graveyard. But so we've got 2 red jellyfish. That means they're already. Hey! Oofed! Oh, it was the skeletons! Right, the aggro range for these skeletons is disgraceful. And all because I just wanted some Godric Soldier ashes. So actually one of my favourite ashes that you get in the game. She's still here? Oh. I'll despawn the wolves. I wonder if I need to talk to her some more.
A pleasure to see. Did you give the little that I love them?
Oh.
And that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. A pleasure to see you. Did you give that I love them?
Reload the area, see if she disappears. No, not yet. Right, cool. Actually, there is another thing we can do. There's an NPC fight that we haven't actually dealt with. Mostly because I really don't like doing the fight. It's not like massively difficult or anything. Or at least not after the point in the game that we're at. It's just a pain, really. Although, there is also this Site of Grace, which is very handy. And I often forget exists. Now that's important, because... Actually, is there anything up here? Nope. I need to be on torrent for this. See that? That's lovely, is what that was. Hmm. Do you know what, actually? We'll use one of them. Boost my attack and hope I don't die. So yeah, you're supposed to get help from Yura there, but I killed him without needing his help. So yeah. Oh. Now, Yura moves to down here, but I don't know if he's moved yet. He has.
Ah, we meet again. To have fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura,
A bit.
as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stayed
Yeah.
path.
Invaders, basically.
You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
Fair enough.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again.
Now I've got 3 things I want to do. One is this wee dungeon that a lot of people miss. Because it's out the way. It's a very cool dungeon. Mostly just because of what it actually gives. You want to be careful because there's actually traps set up that are like noise traps. Nice. There's a lot more of those enemies, but they're kind of stuck. Well, they're sleeping, and then the noise trap wakes them up.
Well, thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
Oh, he's up there.
Cough up your coin, all of it.
I didn't realise that his stance was so easy to break.
Please. I surrender.
I don't actually know what that stuff does. Now you can choose to kill him, but I'm not gonna. Mostly just because there's some interesting quest things to do.
Finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me.
Yeah.
How did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. But an innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under
Oh,
the bridge.
Patches.
Now we're squared up.
Don't worry, you'll die.
Play nice from now on. True lady
Just not
of
yet.
reason. I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. And they're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Cool. So his shop has like 2 or 3 decent things, but for the most part it's actually pretty... He normally has a better selection of items than he does. So that's thing number 1 done. Right. She's still not moved. Probably need to kill the next boss. Oh well. Gideon's moved to his office in there. And... hold on. Nah. Leave that stuff for now. $14. 12. One of them.
I don't believe I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Nah, I'm cool. Didn't actually mean to talk to D there, but that is horrific. I'm literally 4 runes shy of level. That's bad.
I took you for to know how to lay out your arms then.
Sell. What will I sell? Not do. Up. No. Where to? Yeah. Start my Hell Shack. We'll fight one last boss. Hopefully beat it. And continue on. Yeah, I wanted that Ash of War. But also, I ran up that way because I was avoiding that ballista. No, I'm running away from these bad guys. Power shield users. Nice. But I wanted to save some FP. Speaking of, actually, I think I'm going to have one. I'm going to switch to one blue flask. Sorcerer Rogier. A cool NPC. Some interesting lore stuff, or at least to me it does anyway. Yes, let's face the first main story boss. Now the idea is you're supposed to, you get told go to Stormvale Castle, come charging up here as quickly as possible, and go running face first into this guy. It's actually kind of insane that he still doesn't have like 100% clear rate on PlayStation.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
No. Oh. Get the visceral.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Nice, you get the second stagger. There we go. Sadly, all the summons died. Nice, we now have a second talisman pouch.
Tarnished. Smouldering with thy needed flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Cool. Done monologuing? Nice. So what was that I said? 9956. Do that. Do that. Just kill one dude. Back here. And I can level. $9966. So I've got 10 more than I needed. You got that one. I'm not going to rest at it because there's really no point. Because the game just gives you another one here, which is kind of funny. But so that's all I'm going to be doing today. Oh, it's nice. Feels good. Feels good, man. But yes, so as I said, that's all I'm going to be doing today. Be back tomorrow with more of this at 5:30 usual time. And yeah, hopefully finish off Stormvale Castle tomorrow, and that'll have us defeated the first Elden Lord. But yeah. So, then after that we've got the kind of decision, do we brave going into Caelid, or do we go into Liurnia? We can decide that later, that's future me's problem. But as always, if you haven't already, if you could hit the follow button, it'd be much appreciated. Also, if you follow me on Twitter at Ghostbox Inc, that's INK, you get all my updates there. Also, I've decided I'm going to start uploading, I'm going to start doing it again. I used to upload my Twitch streams to YouTube, and I stopped because I was like, it's a lot of hassle. That's a pain. But I decided I'm going to start doing it again. So yesterday's stream, today's stream, and tomorrow's stream will hopefully all be up as of Friday, I want to say. So in case you missed any, I'll all be up in a nice 3 parts for you to get sunk into, if you fancy. Yes, as I said, back tomorrow 5:30 with more Elden Ring, and we'll do Stormvale Castle. Yeah, this has been Elden Ring, and I've been Tynesdale, Washington. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.